and welcome to my channel. Today I have a short video for you and I'm creating a vellum flippy thingy. I'm not sure how to call it, and I'm using the Kids Curio cabinet of Remedies and Verdant ledgers, and these are in the Curio kit, and I want to create frames. So I'm gluing the frame on the front side and the back side of this folded vellum piece. Cut it to size. And now I can put in the pictures. And now I'm going to add some decorations to the front side using parts of the actual images that I used inside. Just cut them to size, do a little inking. Round the corners. I'm searching for something to decorate the back side of the frames. And I found these butterflies. Cut them out. At first my initial idea was to cover the whole thing with ledger paper, but I'm not going to do that. I'm using scraps that I ink and make little collages on the frames. And now it's time to decorate the other side. I'm gluing the pocket closed. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to put on. Going through the stash. And I'm going to use one of the tags that is in the Verdant ledger papers. And also going to create a little notch with a circle punch. I used a half a circle, or maybe it's a third. Going to create a tab to put on a tag. And I'm cutting the tab so I can place it on in a different direction, so it floats better with the pocket. And it floats really well. And now I need to put some decorations on, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to put on. I decided to make a little collage, and I also wanted to add an eyelet. I almost forgot, so I have to re-glue, but it still works. A little piece of cheesecloth underneath the mushroom image. And now I want to decorate the other side. And I decided to add a piece of lace. And I'm going to do some stitching around the whole project. I'm searching for some pieces to decorate. And I'm going to use the label with a word. And I'm going to add staples. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but it has the staples on all 4 sides of the corners. And I want to add little bits on the front too, because I thought it was a little bit empty. Now I'm going to sew around the whole project. I wanted to show you, I'm not sure if you can see because the light of the sewing machine is basically blocking the view for you to see exactly what I'm doing. But I thought it would be nice to show you the sewing also. And I'm wiggling the sewing machine, no, not the sewing machine, the piece a little bit underneath the needle, so it's not completely straight. It is like, well, a little wavy, if that makes sense. This one is straight, but I'm going in several times. And I'm also switching this up with a straight stitch and a zigzag stitch. Now the sewing is done. Also going to put some eyelets in, 3 on the front side. Also putting 3 eyelets in the tag. Now I think it also needs a little bit embellishment by adding a string, and this is a leaf string. And I do have to say I had some issues getting it in, but it has to do with tying it to a knot, and then the leaves get all stuck. But I managed to get it in, and I also add staples to guide it around the outside of that frame. But first I need to figure out how to tie this without getting the leaves all bulbs up. So I finally have it knotted, cut it to the length I want, and now I'm going to add staples, but first I need to put one leaf in the right direction so it lays flat. And I'm using tiny staples. I'm only stapling one of the strings. And the other string is going upwards and to the right, so it's a little bit more framed. And I did like the end result. And I also want to add a string in the tag, in a tab of the tag, and I'm just using some random cotton. It's actually an old bedding sheet, but it's so soft and worn, so it's a very nice fabric to craft with. Just trying to figure out how to put it in. Fraying it a little bit more. So this is the end result, and I'm going to put it in a journal, and I hope you like this video. It's a different style video, but I'm showing you the project, telling what I did. It's shorter to watch, so maybe something that is easier for you to see. Let me know in the comments what you think. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like the video, leave a comment, and if possible you could also hype the video, and maybe you want to be subscribed to my channel too. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see your response on what you think about these sort of videos. I'm also adding a little tag onto the index card. So it's like a swivel tag. And I'm going to put it in front of the smaller pocket. And I have to say, I'm enjoying this way of crafting a lot, because it gives me the ability to record, but not talk too much when I'm already very exhausted from work. So, well, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.